Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel Woven Wonders Tarot. This is your June 2022 overall energy reading. We're going to take a look at your work and finances as well as your love and romance for the month of June 2022. I'm using a variety of tarot decks, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that information down in the description box. And as you can see, I've already meditated, shuffled, and pulled your cards. All of my cards are read in the upright position, so let's get started, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, today this row represents your work and finances. This row represents your love and romance, and I have two advice cards here for you. We're going to start with your work and finance. You have the Lover's card. Okay, you have the Ten of Wands. You have the Four of Wands. And finally, you have the Six of Cups. All right, so actually I'm gonna start with the Ten of Wands before the Six of Cups. I feel like for some of you, I feel like you feel overworked and stressed. With this Ten of Wands, you can see how this person is coming down this hill, and this person is exhausted from a hard day's work. So I feel like that's you, Aquarius. I feel like you're working and working. Maybe at your job, you kind of cover for your co-workers. You get assigned a lot of duties because you're dependable. But I feel like you feel overworked and a little bit stressed out. And I do feel like you bring work home as well. Okay, I feel like with some jobs, you know, depending on how much you have to do, some of it can be done at home. Some employers allow you to bring the work home and do it at home. If you already work from home, like a telework position, you might stay online after hours doing extra work. And I feel like this is kind of stressing you out because it's affecting your personal life. You do have the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, I'm getting a feeling of you reminiscing to a point in time where you didn't have all of this work and all of the stress, okay, associated with this job. And maybe some of you are contemplating going back to a previous job, okay? And with the Lovers, I feel like some of you, again, you're making a choice. This is a card of choice, but I feel like you want to bring harmony and peace back into your life, and you want to, you know, have better relationships with coworkers. So maybe at this job you feel a little disconnected from everyone, or kind of upset because they've got you doing so much, and I feel like you felt you were more in harmony with a previous job, or you want to go into a job that will just bring harmony into your life. You want to go into something that's a better fit for you as well. So I do feel like, you know, you're just thinking about, with the Six of Cups, you're thinking about a previous job, a past job where you were happier, okay? And also with the Six of Cups, this job could be tying you down. It can be making you feel old, okay? So you're reminiscing about when you were young and youthful, or maybe when you first got to the job and how excited that you were about getting that job. But over time, it just has become stress and burden, okay? And I feel like with this Lovers, you're trying to make a choice as far as whether you want to stay where you are or go to a place that's better, that will bring more peace and harmony into your life, and you're not having to bring work home, that type of thing, or just do extra work on a day-to-day basis. You do have a great card here with the Four of Wands. I feel like if you do decide to go back to to a previous job, or look for another job, I feel that you will be very successful, okay? You do have the skill set to where people want to work with you. So this Four of Wands card is a very good card to have. If this is not you, you know, reminiscing about a previous job and being really stressed and wanting to leave and go back to you just go to something new. It just could be a general thing. Some of you could just be feeling very stressed right now, very stressed at your job, and maybe this is kind of weighing you down, making you feel a little bit old, okay? So regardless of the situation, the main message that I'm getting here is that, you know, some of you are feeling very stressed, very overworked, and you kind of want to look into doing something different that doesn't require all of the time and effort that you're putting in now to work at your job. And again, an important thing with this Ten of Wands, I do feel like some of you feel like you're underpaid. You're not getting paid what you're worth. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the love and romance. So you have the Queen of Cups. You have, I can never pick these cards up. You have the Seven of Wands. You have the Three of Pentacles. And finally, you have the Death card. Ooh, what's going on? We have the Death card. Don't panic, though. What I'm seeing here is there's a situation going on in a connection in a relationship, and I feel like other people are involved. I'm going to start with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's people meddling in your business, and I do feel like, one thing, people are involved in this, okay? But I do feel like for you and your person, you're trying to work it out. I feel like with this Three of Pentacles, you both want to work on the connection, okay? There might be people who are supporting that and people who are against it, but regardless, I feel like they're meddlers. There's people, they're in your business, but I feel like you guys are trying to work on the situation, okay? You do have the Seven of, oops, still can't pick this card up. You do have the Seven of Wands, so I feel like you're defending this relationship. You're defending yourself against the naysayers, against all the people involved in this situation, okay? You are defending yourself and the connection with this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very loyal and nurturing. The Queen of Cups is also intuitive, so I do feel like you know in your gut the best decision to make when it comes to whether you want to stay or leave this connection. With that Queen of Cups, you still care about your person. With this Three of Pentacles, I'm thinking that you two still care about each other as well, but you're willing to work on it. The Three of Pentacles, and you know, it reminds me of the Tower. When the Tower card, when something falls, you rebuild it, and I feel like this Three of Pentacles represents rebuilding something that fell, okay, for whatever reason that was, you know. But here's the Death card. So again, the Death card could be holding on to a connection that is doomed to end in the first place. So only you know what that is. But I do feel like with this Death card, you are willing to work on it. But if things don't turn out, the way that they should, this connection will end. The Death card will be literal death to the connection. It will end. But I do feel like either you or your person, if you look at this man, he's pleading. He doesn't want it to end. So I feel like either you or your person, you're really working hard and you don't want this connection to end. You're doing whatever you need to do to save it. So that's what I'm getting. I just feel like for a main message here is that some of you're in the process of trying to work out your relationship. With the Seven of Wands, you're defending it. You want it to work. There's other people involved in this with this Three of Pentacles, but at the same time, the Three of Pentacles represents you and your person trying to work on it. But depending on the outcome, one of you I feel is in it more than the other. One of you is begging the other one not to end it. But the Death card is also, with death, there's also rebirth. So I feel like the connection can be salvaged if you are both in it and you want that. So let's see. Your advice card. You have the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So these cards come from a deck called the Double Major Arcana deck. And this deck has cards that represent both the upright and the reverse, or the original interpretation and a second interpretation. Okay, so that's why these cards look different. As you can see here, the Page of Pentacles is flipped upside down and he has a coin in between his legs. So I feel like this reminds me of doing tricks, whatever I need to do for money. So I feel like the advice here is just, be open and willing to do what you need to do to get out of your situation. Especially if I'm talking to some of you up here with this situation where you want to leave this job and go to another job. So be open to that. But I feel like the warning and the advice is just don't take anything to get out of a situation. So if we're talking about this work situation, because that is the Pentacle, so I'm going to associate that with the job situation. I feel like, don't be desperate and do anything for money. Make sure you go in and know your value and your self-worth. Don't panic and just take anything. Don't jump. What do they say? Don't jump out of don't jump out of the frying pan into the fire, because you might go into a worse situation. So that's good advice and a good warning. You do have this High Priestess card, and she's normally on the normal traditional deck. She's sitting on her throne and she's looking out, and there's things that are unknown. I feel like with this particular card, the chair is broken. She's off of the chair and she's going through that curtain. She's no longer relying on other people and other sources to bring her information. She's actually going to go find out herself. So I feel like this kind of resonates with both of them, with the work situation and the love situation. Use your gut. with this love situation, other people are involved in it. Don't worry about what other people got going on or what they're saying. You know, you're the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You know in your gut what's right and what's wrong. And the same thing with your job situation. You know, if it's time for you to leave with this Lover's card, you know you're going to make the right choice. So this particular, you know, the second version or the reverse version of this High Priestess is telling you, again, use your gut, use your own intuition. The High Priestess is a card of intuition as well. So use your own intuition during the month of June and pretty much always to make the right and the best decisions. So that's what I'm seeing today, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. Good luck with all these situations. Good luck during the month of June and always. And thanks so much and have a wonderful day.